Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ardelia Audina. I'm from class 5D. Today I want to review a book entitled Saffron Dreams by Shaila Abdullah. So, this is a powerful novel by Shaila Abdullah that's all about love, loss, and resilience. The story follows Arisa, a Pakistani American woman whose life takes a heartbreaking turn after she loses her husband in the 9/11 attacks. While she's grieving, she discovers his unfinished manuscript, and it becomes this incredible journey of self-discovery and healing for her. This book is not only talk about grief, but also explores themes like cultural identity, motherhood, and the struggles of being a Muslim woman in post 9/11 America. It's raw, it's emotional, it's beautifully written, it's guaranteed to leave you with all the feels. And about the brain behind this masterpiece, it's Shaila Abdullah. She's a Pakistani American author known for weaving stories that spotlight immigrant experiences and complex cultural dynamic. Shaila's work has this unique ability to capture the nuances of identity and belonging in a way that hits you right in the spot. So from this book, I took 5 quotes as why this book is really representing Muslim diaspora's struggle against Western oppression. So the first point I highlight is discrimination. I quote this from the novel in page 126. In this scene, Arisa and Ma are enjoying a picnic in the park when a near incident occurs. A ball thrown by toddlers almost hit Arisa. Their mother approaching, but they're not to apologize for the close call, but to express regret that the ball didn't hit Arisa. Through the use of visual and tactile imagery, like comparing that woman's expression to a lit flame, evoking both of the fiery color and burning heat of hatred. The scene underscores deep-seated discrimination. This subtle yet sharp commentary highlights how Arisa, symbolizing Eastern women, is subjected to hostility and prejudice, despite doing nothing to provoke such treatment. The next point is breaking stereotype. So I quote this from this novel, page 134. In this scene, it highlights Arisa's resolve and agency when she reviews her to-do list after she decides to unveil herself. Arisa confidently checks off the lost fail and examines the next steps, move, and complete searcher. Through tactile imagery like the act of checking the list and the implied sensation of pen on paper, the narrative emphasizes Arisa's determination and structured approach. This moment challenges Orientalist stereotypes that portray Eastern women, especially Muslim women, as passive and disorganized. Instead, it presents Arisa as a capable, self-driven individual making thoughtful decisions about her own life. The next point is media exploitation. So I quote this from the novel, page 139, where in this scene, Arisa is grieving the loss of her husband, yet her peace is shattered daily by the relentless ringing of her phone and intrusive reporters swarming all over her apartment. The auditory imagery of ringing heightens the tension, reflecting how invasive the Western media is in their pursuit of a sensational story. Instead of offering empathy to Arisa as a victim, they exploit her pain, fixating on a narrative of Muslim harm by Muslim. This moment critiques Western media's insensitivity and challenges Orientalist narrative by exposing their exploitative tendencies. The next point is resilience against discrimination. So I quote this from the novel, page 140. In this scene, Arisa confronts a reporter who has been harassing her for a story. Her bold response, questioning their understanding of her pain as a victim, leaves the reporter in shocked silence. The auditory imagery of this silence underscores the impact of Arisa's words, exposing the insensitivity and prejudice that reports fueled by Orientalist stereotypes display towards Muslims post 9/11. Despite her struggles, Arisa's courage in speaking out reveals her resilience and challenges the reporter's discriminatory assumptions, forcing a moment of reflection on their careless and harsh treatment on her. The next point is beauty standards. So I quote this from the novel, page 156. In this scene, Arisa and Faizan bond over reading a book aloud. The text describes a woman with forest green eyes, clearly depicting Western beauty standards. Faizan corrects Arisa, encouraging her to revise it to russet brown eyes large as potatoes, aligning more closely with her own appearance. This playful yet emotional moment uses visual imagery to highlight how Western media often idealizes their features as the universal standard of beauty. Faizan's preference for Arisa's natural Eastern features challenges these stereotypes, showing that beauty is subjective and not confined to Western ideals. So guys, I totally recommend this book because it uncovers the hidden struggles and pain that Muslim women face, especially post 9/11 attacks. It offers a fresh perspective by highlighting that Muslims were also victims during this time, but they were overlooked and discriminated against their appearance and their beliefs. I think what makes this book stand out is not just the hardship and the sadness, but also it's full of hope and resilience. Through Arisa's story, we see that despite her losing her husband and she had to raising a child with a special needs, she pushes through and proves that no matter the challenges, Muslim women are strong and capable of surviving. So, that's all for me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.